Alright, hello. Hello. Oy, God damn short cables. Yeah. Hello, how are we all doing? Also, hold on, let me just fix my model real quick. Let's see, where is it? Let me just fix its positioning. Yeah, you have a nice day, Lioness. Thank you for dropping by, though. Hello, howdy. Well, howdy, though. How are we doing? Let me just turn this music down slightly. You can probably tell by the music and what you see on the desk that we're doing. We're working on my custom space wolves. Let me just zoom this out a tiny bit so you can see more. There. Oh, that's a bit bad to hear. Sorry to hear that. Hope you feel. Just fixing things. Ugh. Yeah, no, I heard about that. Yeah. Hopefully Commie's actually going to survive that long. But yeah, I've just got a couple of what I've already done before. Just to give you an idea. Let me actually move these aside for a more finished one. And then zoom in. So, as you can see, it actually looks a hell of a lot clearer now on my camera. Thanks to handy dandy white cutting, man. Jesus, Phil. Sorry to hear that. That must be fucking hard. But yeah. So, this is kind of the kind of colour scheme we're going with. Sort of a sky blue armour. With a couple of custom bits from Puppets War and whatnot. Jesus, an engine block, you say? Right, let me just move these closer to finished ones away so we can start on these almost sort of blank slates, as I would call them. And we get the first two colours. So I'm just gonna fix up some of the areas first with the main colour, which is a 1-to-1 mix of these two colours. And yes, I am gonna do a bit more of a tutorial feel to this. Not gonna lie. Yes, it is Space Wolves. They're my custom Space Wolves called the Fangs of Morkai. Basically, I've made them to be a sect of Space Wolves that focus very heavily on, like, hunting psychers. Oh god, not the clear. Oh, there we go. That should make the bottles a lot clearer to see. But yeah, now we're gonna do a 1-to-1 mix of Army Painter Wolf Grey and Vallejo Game Color Ghost Grey, which is sadly slowly running out. And my local that I normally get my paints from is out Ghost Grey, so I'm gonna have to try and make this last. But yeah, no, we'll start with just fixing up these models a bit. Use a different brush to mix this. Not wreck my nice sable hairbrush or Kalinsky sables. I am honestly surprised about how clear the footage comes out now thanks to this cutting, man. I didn't think like just changing the colour of the board would have actually helped. glad to see very little like grain on the camera now. Hey, Kami, thank you for the resub. Light the fraction is it? Yes. Me not so good with the science. Oh God, no! You're still in class. What are you doing? That's a Kappa moment right there. Just don't get caught watching this while you're at class then. Oh, that okay. You will have to be my interpreter between me and Kami then, Vel. I don't know why I'm covering that area in fucking blue. I'm gonna be going over it with black later anyway. That's a terrible interpreter. Yeah, but you're the only interpreter I've got hands to right now, so I don't have the time to go and kidnap an actual interpreter. Also, I have some news. Since Battlescript finally updated with the new Sisters Codex, I actually sat down and made a 2,000 point Sisters army to start learning the game with. So, might actually talk with you at some point to talk about doing some basic crash courses in 9th edition. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, no, I was waiting so long for I was waiting all week for the Sisters stuff, the new Sisters Codex stuff to be added to Battlescribe. That's why I've been waiting. But now that I can actually put Morven Val into a list, along with the baby carriers. I think, what was the list I made? I made Morven Val and a Canoness as the secondary HQ choice. Then, what was two squads of 10 sisters, one squad of 5, a squad of Repentia, a squad of Retributors, Celestin Sacrosancts, 2 Castigators, a squad of Zephyrim, and a 10-man squad of Dominion, and a Hospitaller. Maybe try out the new Admech stuff as well. The Wastelander. Oh. Why do I feel like the Wastelander sounds like a list predominantly of like Cerberus Raiders and like Sicarian Ruststalkers? Oh, this is a bit blurry in focus. Hold on. I wish this camera could do faster frame rates, but Rad World. There's also a lot of Skitarii Vanguard. Okay. That actually sounds really cool. By the way, what you think of the new Orc boys? They look pretty cool. Less dump truck and more roid ragers. The boys are fucking dead. Hell yeah, they are. They look fucking cool. Not gonna lie, I might just buy a single box of boys when they get released. And just paint up but a single box of boys. Try and do them up as like digger knobs. Just like digger knobs. Yeah, no, they don't look like twinks, definitely. Like, I know it was kind of that gorilla aesthetic back then, but Jesus Christ, those were... In the words of the great Seth Sintach, those aren't dump trucks. Those are international cargo freighters. I also finally took some photography shots of my knight and the custom commissar model I made. I just need to actually get my watermark and some clean up on the images before I post them. But without Photoshop, it's a bit of a trouble. I might have to try and learn it. I think it was GIMP I used last time to do the last set. I might have to see about trying GIMP again. Ay. Right. Take a slight break from doing that and try and work on this head. You don't know what GIMP is? GIMP is just a... It's just a photo manipulation tool. Basically like it's like an open source Photoshop at that point, really. Right, we'll start with a bit of scale 75 pale skin. And the dog is giving it downstairs, for God's sake. It's like you leave her alone for 5 seconds and she thinks she's been abandoned. I don't know who named it GIMP. All I know is it's named GIMP. Also, if you're curious, these heads I am using for these guys are from Puppets War, based out of Poland. They are the Cyber Vikings range. there more skin? No, that's literally all the skin there is on this head. Yeah, well, the unhelmeted heads are Cyber Vikings, but I think they called the head, like the actual wolf heads, just wolf, which is kind of weird. I have to admit, when I was experimenting initially making these models, like, and I came up with this color, I was really happy. Because it's a lot different than the really dark, like, grim dark stuff that I normally paint. It's a nice change from doing, like, really dark colors all the time. Plus also sky blue is just a really nice colour in general. Baby blue marines. Yeah, but at least they're not Smurfs. At least they are not Ultra Smurfs. They're successors of a real chapter. That moment when you talk shit about Ultramarines and you're just looking over your shoulder thinking Leviticus is there. It's like, huh? Oh god, I need to be careful. Well, they don't want to be a chat, they want to be a legion, damn it. But no, fucking Smurfy man have to say no legions anymore. Again, I always agree with Nessir Amit saying Gilliman's the butcher of the legions. Wait, when did he take the cap off the chapter numbers? I thought it was always he always capped it at 1,000 Marines. When did he do that? Was that with the Primaris? Ah, right. Yeah, because he realised 1,000 per... I'm imagining he just realised 1,000 per chapter wasn't enough. That I was not aware of, so he finally realised his mistake, did he? Ha! Yeah. Ah, yes, think my book is a gospel, do you? Looks at all of his sons. Oh no. All of my gene sons are complete fucking troglodytes. In here. We'll just fix that up, no problem at all. Of course they all disappointed him. Of course they did. The Ultramarines disappoint a lot of people, including other space marines. Case in point, just look at the sad existence of Kato Sicarius. Oh boy. If there was any ever prime excuse of Mary Sue syndrome in the Ultramarines, it's fucking Kato Sicarius. He didn't deserve to get thrown into the warp. Space Marine PTSD, what's that? Not praising the Emperor enough? Haven't said my 400,000th prayer today. Oh, I feel so traumatized. Huh. I might have to give some of his stories a listen then. But at the moment I'm really backlogged on stuff. Like, I'm supposed to be listening to I need to finish Prospero Burns. I want to start the Primarch Fulgrim story book as well. Then I want to listen to Alfarius. Just because Alfarius. Like, actually, let me set this boy down and check my Audible real quick to see which ones I really need to listen to. See what I'm behind on. So yeah, let's see. I still need to finish Celestine. I have a lot of books I need to finish. Holy shit! What do you mean, space furries? It's not their fault. Blame Horus. We were just the Space Wolves were just following orders. Good soldiers follow orders. Space yiffs. Sir, I will have you know, they are not yiffers. I will have you know, good sir, they are not yiffers. I detest and protest against your claims. Oh, that's the wrong brown. Right, so we'll do a bit of the leather. We're going to use model color saddle brown. Lovely little color this is. Dog. Degenerates like you Deserve the bird out of cross. Show them the might of Kaiser. Nah, man. You know who deserves to be on the cross? Erebus. Eresus. Ah, Phoenix. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. No, doing good, doing good. Just chilling while I paint some models. Painting my custom Space Wolves chapter. Thought I'd start off the day with some good momentum. Ouch. Too cold? Ouch, that is bad. I mean, there are ways around that, depending on what colour you're aiming the prime with. Like, if you're aiming the prime with black, a good alternative for when it's a cold day on a budget is actually, let me get the bottle to show you. This big boy here. Something like this is actually really good as a cheap alternative to black primer. Just artist grade surface prep gesso, like that you would put on a canvas. This stuff works like wonders if you're priming in black. And like, what, 10, 12 euro? Maybe what's that like? 20-ish Australian dollars? That stuff, like, that bottle will last you a long ass time. The best thing about it is that, like, when you brush it on, as it's drying, it like shrinks onto the surface, because it's designed to shrink onto a canvas, so you don't have any loss of detail, because anything that doesn't cling to it just kind of like evaporates. Yeah, no problem for the tip. Like, I'm mostly here to help people. I kind of want to aim my painting streams at being both chill but also informative if people really want help. Even if I'm only but a novice or a beginner myself. We all gotta help each other out. But besides looking for a time to prime, like what projects you got on the go? Anything juicy? Trust me, I've got way too many projects on the go. I really need to buckle down and start getting through stuff. I'll have to go back in and fix this up a bit afterwards. Oh, nice. So you're doing a guard army, are you? What regiment? Or are you making your own regiment? Custom it. KD models. Ouch. No catch. Yeah. I'm really hoping though that they update the Katajan sculpt soon. Because those those like potato faces, they've really aged poorly. Oh yeah. Though, given the situations and debacles they've had, like over the release of like the new shock troop kit and the Guns Ghost models, like my god, I'm really hoping though that I get my Guns Ghost soon. Yeah, the price hike was wild. Like for 10, it's like you're paying like for here, it's like you're paying an extra €10 for a single sprue. You're paying €10 for a single sprue, and from what I've heard, that new sprue isn't exactly well made. Because I think I heard someone on Twitter talk about like the plasma gun is like very poorly designed as a sculpt. You'd be better off using like Space Marine plasma guns, I think. Though I think primarily I'm gonna be slowing down on buying Warhammer models for a bit, just because I've got such a backlog, and also because I think the next thing I want to look into buying and painting are those Stargrave models. Although am I like the only one that's sort of kind of low key, like ironically jealous of like loads of these like the tons of people that seem to be getting free boxes of like AOS 3.0. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how many unboxings and reviews do they want out before people buy them? My God. They're really pushing AOS. Like, to be honest, there's only like maybe 2 or 3 bottles out of that entire box that I would want. And one of them wouldn't even be using for AOS. That is true. That is true. Oh yeah, Jesus. Like I want the Yndrasta model just to use for a 40k conversion. She would make a really good Living Saint model. But like I'm not like trying to say I'm bitter or anything about the whole thing, but I get them sending it to places like Mini Wargaming and like Cult of Paint. But like seeing like I know it's gonna sound petty, but like seeing like Twitter influencers getting free boxes as well, like it's just I don't know how to feel about that. Like I don't want to push anything negative about it. It just feels weird. I'm not feeling pissed about it. I'm just curious at like who at the office made the decision on who gets a box. I'm like that's what I'm more about. I'm more curious than anything. Like I know I'm tiny. I know I'm tiny, and I don't ever expect to be at the point where I could get like free shit like that. But I've seen people on YouTube get the box for free that barely even touch like many viewers to begin with. Like I think I saw one when only like I know again I'm tiny, but like 7k subs, like that's not exactly casting a wide net. Like if like focus on places like Cult of Paint and all that, like that's fine. Are they just rolling D6s to see who gets them? That's probably what they're doing. They're probably just rolling dice to see who gets a box. I'd like to use a command reroll to change that decision though. Could I use a command reroll on that one? Let's just check some things real quickly. Yeah, imagine getting command rerolls in real life. You know, you say that, but if you really did get command re... Yeah, that is very true. That is very true, Phoenix. Should give that a shake. Let it sit for a second. We gotta do these knee pads with a bit of basalt grey. God, I'm loving this. I'm loving this new wet palette. So much extra space to work with. Maybe. But to be honest, that's like I've kind of been feeling more of the appeal of going to like non-GW models lately. Like they've just been. I guess it's just needing like a fresh look, like a fresh feel and look for things. Yeah, after the amount of Space Marines and stuff I've already painted. You probably hear you might be able to hear the bird outside my window because apparently I've looked into it. The bird apparently there's a nest right over my fucking window. Yes, I know. The irony is not lost on me on that sentence, Phil. The irony is definitely not lost on me. But I mean, like, I had like I had like 2 boxes worth of fucking Reavers to paint, okay? I needed to use them on something. So I'm just turning them into Hounds of Morkai, essentially. Oh, Jesus. Beehive in the vents. Plus also, you have like really vicious fucking bees in Australia, don't you? I could have used them for basic material, but I just had the idea to turn them into Space Wolves. Like, should I maybe get one of the ones that's like more finished for like the line troops? And I just broke his fucking hand off. God, hold on, let me super glue this back on. Lever, put your hand back on. Lever, just put your fucking hand back on, please. For the love of Odin. Son of a bitch, don't steal my glue. Oh my god, just go on. There we go. Right, now I can show you. Let me zoom in on him. So the sword, the shield, and the head are all from Puppets War. Then we got a normal Mark III shoulder here. And then the old school Mark III Space Wolf shoulders from Forge World. But you can see the kind of feel I've gone for with them. I actually really like how they've turned out. Yes, thank you. Actually, kind of just leveraging the natural action pose of the Reavers to my advantage. These shields, though, I love these shields that I got from Puppets War. Like with the runes etched into them and all that. Zoom the camera back out. Grab a throwaway brush because we need to paint the abs and the joints. I'm gonna do this very cheap and cheaty way with some nice black Templar. I'm gonna shake the crap out of. Not really, like, I just kind of done them for rule of cool. Like, if I was to run them rules-wise, I guess they could be used as Blade Guard, but I was thinking more like, the what's that Space Wolves unit, the Hounds of Mordecai? But come to think of it, using them as Blade Guard wouldn't actually be a bad idea. The most about Space Wolves I know is mostly just from the Horse Heresy, so I don't even know much about 40k Space Wolves. All I know that Logan Grimnar is a fucking psychopath. A psychopath who somehow managed to win against fucking Gazgul, even though he nearly fucking died in the process. Oh yeah, definitely. They're way more Viking-like during the Heresy, which is better. Like the fact that they're more Viking-like. Because like I've been learning the Prospero Burns, and I'm up to that part where like it's mostly the Scald like telling the tales of when he was a conservator, when he was like trying to like soothe Longfang. It's just really good seeing that kind of like storytelling. Now, they're not Luna Wolves anymore. Forget the Luna Wolves. They're Sons of Horus. As much as I would prefer them to be Luna Wolves. Yeah, but we don't talk about the Black Legion. Black Legion's stinky. Just like how Iron Warriors are a bunch of smelly trench diggers. Yeah, but the Kriegers at least actually do it competently. In the words of the Imperial Fists, go dig a trench, loser. Don't fucking kill me though, I fucking love Iron Warriors more than Imperial Fists. I've been waiting to get my hands on some Tyrant Siege Terminators to paint up. I might actually get Perturabo as well at some point. Perturabo. Man-Childis Primus. If I could paint Hazard Stripes, oui. Yeah, he does have inconsistent right. Like, what was it? There was that one short story I remember listening to. Fuck, what was it called again? Was it Was it Blood and Steel or Blood and Iron? I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. God, now I need to look up the fucking name of it now. I remember I actually listened to it on Audible at one point. Is it still in my Is it still in my Aura history? Actually, might actually still be there, even though I returned it. I think it was Blood and Iron. Okay, maybe it wasn't. Oh, I need to figure this out now. It's gonna fucking ruin my mind if I don't. Stone and Iron. That was the one. Stone and Iron. Where it's like basically, yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly, Phoenix. Stone and Iron. The one where it's like Perturabo trying to teach his sons how to like work with the other legions. And it literally, it's just them shitting on the Imperial fists the whole time. Oh. That was such a good one. Only lasted like 20 or so minutes though in audio form, but it's so good. Oy, oy, oy. This playlist is nearly over. I'll have to find some more music. Yeah, no. I know it is, isn't it? Actually, let me play the quick, like, excerpt, like, of Perturabo's lesson that he was trying to teach his sons. Just to show how fucking badass Perturabo is. Hold on. Let me just turn this up a bit. And here we go.
And herein lies the final lesson. You appear like stone, Imperial Fist, but you merely clad yourself in it. My Legion and I, we are not only sheathed in iron, we are iron. Both without and within.
Oh, man. Fucking Perturabo. It's just a shame that they make him out to be such a fucking man-child, though. When he's probably actually one of the most... Oh, Jazz, hey. How you doing, Jazz? But you know, like, it's like, how would I fucking... He makes himself out to be such this, like... What would you say? Would you say he's probably, like, outside of the whole petulant man-child thing, would you agree that he kind of makes himself out to be this kind of like level-headed tactician. Let's see, let's get some new music going. There we go. It's a nice chill music. But no, I'm doing pretty good, Phoenix. Or Jazz, sorry. Their names are getting mixed up. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to get names mixed up. He's definitely thought himself more highly of himself than he should have, but not by much more than his. Yeah, like you compare him to some of the other like almost arrogant in a way, like Primarchs, like Lionel Johnson and Gilliman. They were like, I ain't painting Smurfs. These are space wolves. These are my custom space wolves. How dare you think I paint Smurfs? What do you think I am, Leviticus? Oh god, I just threw shade. Oh no. Vel, quick, stop me before I throw more shade. Bold of you to presume such. Bold of you to presume. No, I'm not going to throw more shade. It's not what my brand is about. Exactly. He was the best of most worlds. But then the Emperor treated him like shit. Like, the Emperor treated him like utter garbage. And he picked Dorne over him to build the Imperial Palace. That's the part that pissed Perturabo off the most. Talking about Perturabo. Iron Warriors. He's not. Well, I guess he's kind of sad, but that's because he was basically the whipping boy for most of the things. Emperor treated him like shit. His brothers treated him like shit. Exactly. Like, Perturabo didn't even want to do all that, like, siege shit. He wanted to build, not destroy. He wanted to be a great architect. What do you mean, give you mod power? What are you planning? Oh, no, calm down. No, Vel, no. I can't do that. I can't do that, Vel, I'm sorry. And I will wait if I must. Oh, hey Mike. Yeah, no, not bad, not bad. We're just chilling here and painting some space walls. Forgot that the wavy part of my palette is magnetic. How goes it with you, Mike? People have magnetic palettes. Yeah. The ever lovely Redgrass Games Paint Studio XL comes with a handy dandy magnetic wavy for your metallics. Clean that out so it doesn't dry up. Do some more work on this head. I need to grab another metallic. Where is... There we go, granite steel. Shake up the old granite steel. Yeah, that... If you want my opinion, I'd say you paint your oarlocks. But that's just me. Alright, see you later, Jazz. Yeah, no, Vel, you should. Because, like, I've seen people turn them into Iron Warriors, like, kind of teamed Orlock. Yeah, alright, thank you. Have a good day, Jazz. But yeah, no, you could totally do them up as, like, Iron Warriors teamed. That would actually be really cool. Yeah, it's almost like it was planned. Maybe the Iron Warriors have a vested interest in House Orlock. Hint, hint, wink, wink. No, they didn't, sadly. Orlock are a weird bunch, I'll say the least. They're a weird bunch. that head dry. What needs to be done next? If only, Vale. If only. I'm gonna grab a little bit of just ghost grey on its own now to paint these pelts on the shoulders. That is very true. There is way too many similarities for it to be a coincidence. If Remlays wasn't on a break right now, I would try to convince him to do a 40k theories on the connections between the Iron Warriors and House Orlok. We could do it. That is sadly true. I wish people cared more about the Iron Warriors. I think the only content creator I saw that actually cares about making stuff about them is either Sodaz or the other guy who's working on Iron Within. And now both of them have been nabbed up by GW. But I would love to see Iron Warriors get their own codex supplement. Instead of just being like a little cliff note in the fucking Chaos Codex. Like, give us Legions, like more Legion specific Chaos supplements. Yeah, all the Traitor Legions need their own. Because, like, as far as I know, it's only just Death Guard and Thousand Sons that get their own, isn't it? Like, the Black Legion don't even have their own. Yeah, like, they had one once, I guess. But, like, the rest of them need, like, we need an Emperor's Children supplement. Give me Emperor's Children Codex supplement. I'll just take a bit of a drink. Beppis. Exactly, they are more than just noise marines. Like, what I would love to see if they did a range refresh and a codex supplement for Emperor's Children, is if they found some way. Yeah, Demon Fulgrim model definitely, but like if they could bring back some of the Heresy era models, but like with a 40k twist. So like, I know the Noise Marines are basically the Cacophonoi, but give us Phoenix Guard Terminators, give us fucking Paladin Blades. Like, bring up the scale of the Chaos models, but lean way more back on the old Heresy aesthetic. That's what I'd say. Just bring back more of the Heresy aesthetic to the models. Yes! Sonic Shriekers. That would be fucking perfect. I don't care. I want that aesthetic back, Phil. No matter if they are dead and gone. That's why I still painted up my. It's why I'm painting my Space Marine Heroes Death Guard up as like Heresy era Death Guard colors, just like heavily muddied and filthied up. Well then, perhaps it's time to reteach them the Unbreakable Litany. Alright, let's see what's next on this. Probably the wash. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a bit of blue tone ink here. Oh my god, the focus is way out of whack there. Hold on. There. Oh, whack ourselves a little blue tone ink. Did I put mixing medium on here? I don't think I took the mixing medium. Where's my quick shade mixing medium? Oh, there's a bit of water plus will help. 2 drops of the old water plus. me, you just need to smash it into their skulls. I heard Angron had a great way of teaching people his ways. It's called the Butcher's Nails. Hey. Oh, Lorgar. Oh boy, if we were sit here and talk about Lorgar, we'd be here for a while on why he's such a shit Primarch. Though he did give one of like the best quotes within the Horus Heresy, I believe. I can't remember if it was in the Horus Heresy or if it was just in one of the book or codexes in general. But it's just like, what is? I'm trying to remember the exact wording. It was like the difference between. Oh, I need to look up the fucking clip. I need to look it up now. It was like the difference between something and a god is dependent largely on where one is standing at the time. Oh, there we go. The difference between gods and demons largely depends upon where one is standing at the time. Oh, Alex, hey, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well today. Ate too much frozen tongue. Oh no. Oh. Damn. Good for you. What were you painting? Oh, you have Helot cultists? That's cool. Not many people actually make Helot cultists. need to fill this up with some more ink. Ooh, nice. Mohawk. Oh, it's more of a. I don't know, what would you say? Is it a mohawk? It's more of a side, like a side cut, really. Yeah, no, the conversion opportunities are insane with helical. To be honest, the conversion opportunities with pretty much every Necromunda model is insane. Like, you have a hell of a lot more for you. Ah, right. I see, yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a mod, but I kind of see it more as just a side cut. Oh no, gone over that one.
All right.
Mango Smasher, thank you for the follow. Thank you, welcome. The great smasher of mangoes. And somebody comes home and slams the damn door. That's it. I'm gonna have to get up off my seat in a second just to let the dog out of the room because she's just like eyeing the door wanting to leave, I think. That's it. I just realised this is not really in the best of focus. There. I should fix the focus. Alright, let me just let the dog out real quick. Let me open the door for you, dog. There you go. You go. Sorry about that. Gotta make sure Doggo is okay. Don't know what I'd do without the dog. Little sausage she is. I like how this watered down ink looks like over the armor because it gives it that kind of like frosted look. set these... While I set those down to dry for a moment, there's actually a model I want to show you guys that I've been working on the side. Boom. Been working on this little bad lass for a while. It's a space elf mercenary that I got printed up by Stu/Mr. Shy on Twitter. His website I got it off of. It's my first 75mm actually. I just love how it's coming along so far. Oh, welcome back, Lioness. How are you doing? But yeah, no, I've kind of got, like, I've been spending a lot of time trying to get the cell shaded look on it. That's why, like, there's such heavy lines in the creases. Because I want to give it that sort of cell shade, almost kind of comic book look. What do you guys think? The color. What do you think of the color scheme? Like the white and purple is pretty cool, I have to say. Then there's also, if I just set her aside for a moment, I have this model that I haven't primed yet. The observant among you would know what this looks like. It is a very nice model, actually. I still need to do some cleanup before I prime her. No, I wish this was the official Mario miniature, but no, this is a model called JD, which, yeah, knock on wood, is the legally distinct from version of Judy from Cyberpunk. I will say legally distinct. But you know, an official Mario miniature wouldn't sound too bad. I might have to look into that. Now let's zoom back out, refocus, and get back to working on the head while we wait for the bodies to dry. Guess I want to mix a bit of Bal Crimson. God, Bal Crimson. What a name. I'm gonna mix this with a bit of Orcish Dermis. So let's just get a bit of that. Bit of Bal Crimson. I might actually have to mix it with the pale flesh, the pale skin as well, just so that it blends into the original skin tone better. Oh, it's actually turning it into a pink. Oh god, I need more pale skin tone. Breeze my ass. Only death and climate. Oof. I think I'm gonna need more pale skin. Cause it's just gonna turn him into a rosy looking fucking space Viking. Like he's fucking chill burned. Unless I scale it down a bit. I need it to be paler. You're gonna adapt to the deep sea, you say? Good lord. What I could do is I could glaze this over the initial skin tone. That could work. we just water this down a lot more and then glaze it. It might work. Just to add a little bit of life to him. I will be going over his face with red toning anyway to add some more kind of rosiness to it. Hold on, fix that focus. Much better, I think. That should make that adequately rosy. Just wipe up the excess off the palette. So there's a lot there I don't need. Wrap her up. We're gonna bust out. We're gonna bust out the old flat brown for his beard. He's gonna get a nice deep, almost like a chestnutty beard. Mammoths. Bring back the mammoths. You think you guys have it bad? We Irish can barely survive on what fucking low heat we have already. Like even a minor heat kills us. Like it's only like what? It's 18 degrees here. 18 degrees and I am sweating. I am slowly dying at a breezy 18 degrees. That should tell you how bad this is for Irish people. Yes, we are vampires. I go outside, I'll literally burst into fucking flames. Just move her to the side. Not only the Irishman. No, not only the Irishman. Okay, what else needs to be done? Guess Oh, I need to start doing the highlighting of the battle damage on some of these. Where's that? Grey Knight Steel. Oh dear. Oh dear, the scream. White scar for skin. Ugh. It's. How about Korak's white? Is that bad? Is that bad as a skin tone? I'm as white as Korak's white. Like, you can see my hand. Look at this. Oh wait, no. Wrong brush to use for that. I don't want to ruin my fancy expensive brushes with metallics. Refocus. And yes, I am doing manual focus. Because I don't trust the audio focus on my camera. Any other battle damage on these dudes? No, I think he's the only one with battle damage. True vampire! He has ascended the true vampire. Oh my god. Not furries, damn it! What? Whatever Vale tells you, they're not fucking furries, damn it! Let's see, what am I gonna do next? Oh yeah. I'm gonna bust out the red tone for his face. Hey, at least they're not trench diggers. These guys just go out and murder psychers all day. That's all we do. That's all the Fangs of Morkoi do. We just murder we just murder psychers. How does that make them any better? Because it does, okay? Because psychers are horrible abominations upon the earth. Or upon the galaxy. Quiet you! This chapter does not have psychers. This is a non-psyker chapter of Space Wolves. They fucking despise psychers. Look at how that head's coming along. I just need to plan out what arms to give him. Because he's definitely getting this body. They usually stay on like one planet to hunt. Like they're basically protectors of a planet. Yes, exactly. They are basically Space Wolves and Black Templars melded into one. Jesus Christ, you people. But yeah, no, I need to plan out what weapons he's gonna have because I'm just doing these as more rule of cool. I'm debating on giving him sword and board, or giving him like a shield, but also giving him a ranged weapon like a bolt carbine. Because I have a couple of carbines here, I think, that I could use. Do I not have any one-handed carbines just sitting around? I could give him this, but no, it messes up too much with that holster. Oh, there we go. There's an arm with a bolt pistol. But yeah, no, like, think that, and then a shield in the other hand. Just give him a Mark III shoulder pad on that. Problem solved. How would a rubric act near a pariah? Jeez, that's a good one. How does that arm look? Well, that's not too bad. Old school bolt, an old school bolt gun. Error 404. Yeah. I'll have to toy around with armed options and whatnot. Probably just chop up more of the Reaver and Intercessor bits I have to do some cool bit changes. Like maybe give him an auto bolt rifle. Or a Stalker. Or just go complete balls to the walls and give him fucking Insector arms. Just going wild with like ideas here. T-posing a pariah is just like, yeah. Right, well, before the stream ends up, I want to try and at least get this head finished. So, we are going to get the blue tone again to wash over the metallic. A bit more of the water plus there, Chief. I'm gonna have to paint red in the eye socket because I want to have it like a red augmetic eye. So I'll let that wash dry. Get a different wash for his beard. Thinking hit him with a bit of the strong tone. Yeah, we hit him with a bit of strong tone on the beard. Because he's a strong boy. Big fan of the augmented. Yeah, that's kind of why I went with though, because the the head, these like Cyber Viking heads have really cool augmetic like designs. There, now we just need to let them dry. How long do waist training effects last? What? What? That's an odd one to ask. I actually don't know. Should have actually used up some of that strong tone just to do the leather on these bodies. Let's just do that real quick. Just to kill like the last few minutes, because I want to go get something to eat soon. Because I have not eaten yet. I've only, like, before I started the stream, I'd only been awake maybe an hour. But to be honest, this hour or two or so of like when I first wake up seems to be when I have the most energy for things. Let's just give these a cheeky wash over. Yeah, food does sound good, especially for you, considering you have to you basically have to. You have to go and stay up long enough to mod Azura's stream later because you're basically the only mod available. Have you got like some kind of energy drink or coffee just to keep yourself going till then? Just make sure to hydrate. Always make sure to keep yourself hydrated. Not with energy drink, mind you. Don't do what I do. Don't make the poor life decisions I do. Just get some water in you first. Get some nice H2O in you. Hold on, I have to give my cutting mat a clean after this. With all this wash that's like splashed onto it. How am I a role model? I'm a if you're choosing me as your role model, you've made some serious fucking mistakes in your life. No. You say that. I'm not a big Titan nerd. Hell, I've gone back to playing my Hunter, to be honest. I've gone back to playing Hunter. That was my original main. Now that I've stabilised my frame rate somewhat, I can actually play Hunter competently. So what? I'll still prefer Lord Saladin over fucking Lord Shaxx because like I prefer I love the Iron Lords as a concept. But I mean, I guess Shaxx's voice is fucking great. Shax's voice is amazing. I'll give him that at least. At least it's just like you got those lines like I could feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can't do a good Shax impersonation. Okay, I'll give it. Yeah, he has props for banging Marisov. Okay, but who hasn't banged Marisov? As far as I remember, he's not the only one in that story that has sex with Marisov. I think, wasn't it? Wait, Zavala? What? No way. No, not Zavala. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh, Zavala did not. I was like, hold on. Yeah, I was like thinking, hold on. Zavala wouldn't even... If Marisov was naked on his desk, he still wouldn't do it because he's too married to his job. Alright. And then I will... I think this is actually... This was good progress today, and also, I'll have to admit, like, if I'm to look back on today's stream, this has been actually really good. I've had a lot more energy. I yawned a lot less, which is good. I yawned a hell of a lot less than I normally do on stream. And it's actually been nice just sitting here and painting again. Like, I've been really self-conscious about doing painting streams up until now because of just how horrible the camera looked and all that. Exactly, more people. This time just seems a hell of a lot better for people to show up at. And I love that. Like, again, I'm not one of those people that's looking to become massive. I just love having people to hang around with while I'm doing these sorts of things. It's just... It means a lot to me. Really. But regardless if I had 1 million viewers or only 10 viewers, I don't care. I will admit at times it does hit me when I only see like tiny numbers, but it still makes me feel good to see that somebody wants to come and watch me. Listen to me fucking pour my heart out. And I can't even have the proper expressions on. Hello. Oh, hello there. Paimon making corpus. What? Wait, Paimon making corpus? That's a hell of a name. The ultimate crossover of the great crossover about fucking Genshin and Warframe right there. Yeah, you kind of came in at a bad time. Alright. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the gang. But yeah, no, it was a bit of a bad time because we are actually just wrapping up. But I really do appreciate you dropping by and dropping the follow. It actually means a lot to me. Yeah, it's true. That is true. Any time is a good time. I will probably look to do this again. Maybe tomorrow? I might do this tomorrow. I'll let people know on Twitter. You can follow me down there, Twitter. Let me just for the newcomers that probably don't know about my Twitter, I will just post it here in the chat. Oh, thank you for the 500 bits. Aw, thank you. Orbital bombardment. But yes, no. Over there at my Twitter, you will probably get more updates from me than you would anywhere else. But honestly, thank you so much for the 500 bits. That means a lot. Aww. But yeah, let's see who else is on right now. We find someone to do a cheeky raid to. Oh, let's raid the trans sister. She's actually painting right now. Yeah, no, let's get over and show sister some love. I think they're actually painting something up at the moment. At least it gives you something interesting to look at. But no, I thank you all for dropping by, and again, thank you so much for the follow and the bits. I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh god, horrible hand and frame.